Hello. Welcome back, you DPC rebels, all you resistant fighters out there. Coming to you live today. Might hear my crazy dog barking in the background. Hopefully she'll be okay, and we'll make it through to another good weekend. Back for another Friday 5-minute magic tip, you guys. Hope you guys had a great week. I just want to share some tips with you on a interesting meeting I had last weekend with some independent doctors in South Carolina, in the capital of Columbia. I'm going to talk to you today about value-based care. What is value-based care? Hearing more and more about value-based care. The insurance people are talking more about it. We want to transition over from fee-for-service to value-based care. What the heck are they talking about? I got what I say it is, and then what the market people and the Blue Cross people are saying. What it is, the Buka people, what they believe value-based care is. So just hearing more and more about it, and we were able to hear from a Blue Cross Blue Shield representative at this independent docs meeting. So I want to tell you a story about that. So hang tight for that coming up. So value-based care, to me, is basically just another way of pay for performance type programs that they've had for decades and decades. They just changed the name around, changed the way it's supposed to be, and they're trying to do pay for performance just a different way. That's what value-based care kind of means to me. It's the same old stuff, just rehashed, and to try to put a little dollar bill at the end of the rope and let you try to jump and see if you can get that dollar bill to get a little more extra money here and there with some hoops to jump through. So they will tell you value-based care is all about increasing quality and decreasing cost, and how to benefit that for patients, for your employers, and the folks who are in the insurance game. So, it's sort of about access. It's about quality. It's about cost. Those kind of things. They're looking at big parameters. Try to lower those benefits to make it more value-based care. So just things that you need to think about for that when you're talking about value-based care. So Independence Doc meeting we had this weekend. I want to share what the Blue Cross Blue Shield speaker had to say specifically about value-based care and where it's heading and those kind of things. The speaker got up and basically was saying transition 100% to value-based care. We want to move everything away from fee-for-service. There were a lot of physicians in the room of all kinds, specialists, surgeons, primary care. And so talked a lot about value-based care and what it was, tried to explain it as best they could. There are 3 or 4 different levels that they would say. There's a lower end of value-based care where the risk is lower, all the way up to some higher end, higher risk care, like some of the companies are doing, where they take on like the full risk of the patient. They get paid and they have to care for everything. They have to do try to do everything for the patient to prevent surgeries and everything. So during the talk, there were many people there that were doing direct primary care, and a physician asked where direct primary care fit into the value-based care model. And he was explaining out, low levels, high levels, different stages. There were about 4 stages of from low to high on the value-based care window. Somebody asked the Blue Cross Blue Shield representative where direct primary care would fit on that model, on that scale. And he definitely agreed direct primary care was value-based care. So he admitted direct primary care, when done correctly, was a value-based care model, similar to patient care, medical home, or ACO type programs. So he admitted that, and that they would be sort of on the higher end, between the 3 and 4 level on direct primary care, because there's some risk involved, for the primary care services. So I thought it was very interesting that the Blue Cross Blue Shield representative, who was a physician, agreed that direct primary care when done effectively, is value-based care. So that was really eye-opening to me, and shared that with a lot of my DPC buddies around the area. So I want to talk as we move forward. This is part one of the DPC being value-based care. What is it? I want to talk a little bit about that today, and then next week I want to share, why direct primary care is value-based care. Some of the big things that make direct primary care fit into a value-based care model. All the big wigs and the smart people and the buka people and all these folks who make up the plans and insurance and the heavy thinkers, what do they think value-based care is? How do you define it? What are the parameters, and how DPC can fit into all those parameters? What we're doing in direct primary care really does create value. It increases quality, increases access, decreases cost for patients and employers. So I hope you guys will join me next week as we dive into that a little bit more. And just looking forward to a great weekend. Hope you guys are too. Hope it's been fun. Hope my dog hasn't barked her ears off too bad. She's kind of excited for the weekend herself. So guys want to contact me, you can connect with me at the drshane at dpcmagic.com, drshane at dpcmagic.com, and be happy to chat with you, meet with you, any way we can help move your direct primary care forward. Spend some time with some brokers and advisors as well, just trying to teach them about direct primary care and where we come from. So I'll be back next week with part two of direct primary care is value-based care, learning a little bit more about that and how we focus on quality and cost in direct primary care. Hope this guys is helpful for you folks. And till then, you guys keep the DPC magic going.